guys, welcome back to Ninjago News TV. So I first set review in a while, but today we're going to be talking about the Bricktober minifigures. Unfortunately, I do not have these, so I apologize as I cannot provide actual footage, and just in advance, credit to everyone who owns the images used in this video. I do not own any of these images, so credit to whoever did take these images, as they are not mine. But anyways, due to Toys R Us going out of business, this makes this set very hard to find, and it is on eBay. There are some eBay auctions, but it does end up costing a lot of money sometimes, and I will still be trying to acquire it in the weeks upcoming, but I figured I'd post it today just because, you know, why not? But anyways, we are talking about the 4 Bricktober minifigures released. We'll start with Oni Mask Harumi, then we'll do Mohawk, then Future J and Kabuki Nia. We'll be taking a look at most of the parts of the minifigures, the head, any other accessories, and of course, the most important part, the actual torso. So let's get started. First up, we have Oni Mask Harumi, which is a really cool minifigure, and there's a lot to talk about here. The most obvious part, one of the most interesting parts of this minifigure is actually the Mask of Hatred printing, which is different from the other Mask of Hatreds. A little weird, but I think it kind of looks cool. The mouth is actually open in this, and of course that was never seen in the show, but this is probably to make this, of course, exclusive. I think it's kind of cool. It's a little weird, but it is pretty cool still. It uses the same kind of stone shoulder piece as the other Mask of Hatred minifigure, Ultraviolet's minifigure. Now, the torso is really cool. This is the torso she had in episode 81 with the casual outfit. And as you can see, it's a little different as there is a little black patch in there, which was, of course, the insides of her jacket. And you can see some of the Royal Palace designs in red. I think that's a very nice touch, even though it wasn't actually in the show. The rest of the minifigure is very cool, and it sports arm printing with cracks on some side of the leg printing also, and the rest of it, of course, is just a stone version of Harumi's casual jacket, except, of course, more jagged and stuff, but overall, this is really cool. Now we're going to take a look at her dual head. So again, credit to whoever does own this, but this is Harumi's head, which of course looks very similar to her casual outfit. Of course, it's just stone, you know, and it is actually in gray with some weird white stripe. I'm not really sure what the white stripe is for, but I don't know. There's also some interesting red marking near near her right eye, so that's okay. Now, of course, her mouth is actually smirking, and at first I thought that that little dot is her, like a mole or something. It's not. It's just like the line of the, you know, mouth line. And I really do like this face. It's very interesting. It definitely captures that evil side. And I don't know, I feel like I could do without the white line across her face. But anyways, yeah, this is a dual-sided head, so we'll take a look at the other side, which is a little bit more menacing. And this is the other side of her face, and also the back of her torso. So we'll talk about the other face first. This is a pretty angry face, kind of similar to her other quiet one, angry face. Of course, this is casual Harumi, though. I really do like this face. It's better than the other one. And yeah, it's very menacing. And of course, the back of her torso, that is actually the hood of that we did see, of course, that she was wearing in her casual outfit, and some purple designs too, so that is very cool. And of course, in her arms there are some cracks. Overall, this minifigure is really nice, and you know, the other minifigures are actually much better, but if this stood on its own, it would be an awesome minifigure. And next we have Mohawk, which I gotta say is probably my least favorite minifigure of the actual Bricktober pack, but there is something to note. He does have arm printing with the Sons of Garmadon logo or symbol, so that is very cool, but I feel like this minifigure probably could have been released in a Season 8 set, and they could have done without the arm printing, maybe. The arm printing here is probably just to make it exclusive, but anyways, moving on. Mohawk wears a black jacket, tattered black jacket, with the undershirt on the inside with that kind of skull detail. Now, his leg printing is also very nice, too, with a skull belt. Overall, this minifigure is definitely really cool, probably the best Sons of Garmadon, normal Sons of Garmadon member minifigure we have seen. However, I do feel like he probably should have come in a Season 8 set. He's not that exclusive, not that cool of a character to really come in a Bricktober pack. Next we have Future J, which is definitely my favorite minifigure of the pack. So I really love the attention to detail in this. There is arm printing too, which we will look at in another image. First, we'll talk about his face. Face isn't the best. It kind of feels a little squashed, you know. In the actual reflection, it wasn't like this squashed. You know, like, it just feels like it's all in the center of the face, whereas the details could be spread out a bit more. But other than that, I love the eye patch, and I love the beard details. Very nice. Now, more importantly, his actual kimono, which sports black, white, and blue details. Love the different shades of blue, and the symbols going down on his kimono. His belt is also very cool. Really love that shade of blue, and a simple leg piece, but that's fine. Now, there is also, as I said, arm printing, which we're going to take a look at now. The arm printing is really something wonderful in this minifigure. You can't really see it as well in this image, but you can see some of the basic details. And I gotta say, what an awesome way to blend this old J design with this new design by including his new symbol in the actual arm printing. That's really nice, and I absolutely love the attention to detail here. And then in the other image that we saw, just the last one, there's also a bunch of dots lining down his arm. You can't see them in this image, but they are also there, and I think the arm printing is probably the best part of this minifigure. Last and most certainly not least, we have Kabuki Nia, and what a stunning minifigure we have here. She comes with the little fan piece, very nice. There's a lot of detail in that in itself too. Her head printing is really cool, and I gotta say, what an amazing way to blend the new design with the old design. That is practically her new face, except with old details. It kind of looks like a perfect blend. Now, I love the details, I love the Kabuki details, and of course her old hairpiece. And we can't really see, the torso colors aren't really right here, but this is another dual-sided face. I just wanted to point that out. Also, there is an arm printing. I believe this is the first Nia minifigure to ever include that famous bracelet that she wore for the majority of the show. But now we're going to take a look at her torso and the other side of her head. The other side of her head is more peaceful and looks more like old Nia. I definitely love the detail on this side of the head. I think this one, I like it a little bit more, because, I hate moving Nia's face. But anyways, moving on to talk about the torso. I love it. They include her old necklace, and I love the red color. It's just a nice dark red. Also, there is a little green belt there, and some wonderful white dragon designs. I really just love this minifigure. The detail is just amazing, and I gotta say, this minifigure has such nice colors. It's really an awesome minifigure. So that'll wrap this up. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of these minifigures? I really think that this set is also very, very nice, and, I really love it. I don't think I like it as much as last year's Bricktober, but this on its own is very nice. I love owning Mask Harumi, Future J, and Kabuki Nia. Mohawk is pretty cool too, but though not my favorite. The attention to detail in these minifigures are awesome and truly worth collecting. But yeah, that'll wrap up this. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with everyone you know. I will see you next time.